Hey guys, this is Fotzka Golau or Grecian Wealth Secrets on Twitter. And as most of you know, I live in Greece, okay? And right now, we don't only have the threat of the coronavirus here in Greece, you also have the threat of the refugees coming from Turkey. Now, if you're not familiar with this, that's okay, don't worry. But as a country, as a whole, we don't only worry about the quarantine that's gonna be caused by the coronavirus and the financial problems the virus is gonna cause to us. We're also worried about the refugees because, yeah, that's two problems for us here. And you know what? Am I worried how those two things are gonna affect my business? Yep, I am. But you know what? At the end of the day, those two things are not things that I can personally control. Okay? I cannot control what the government is gonna do about the coronavirus. I cannot control what my clients are gonna do. So far, my monthly clients are still with me. They haven't told me anything like, you know what, we're gonna stop working together until we see how things go. So that's good for me. But on the other hand, I'm not sure how it's gonna affect new client acquisition. So again, I'm not sure what's gonna happen there, and we also don't know what's gonna happen with the Turkish refugees. You know, who knows? Maybe they're gonna say, hey, you know what? If you're a man under 35, yeah, we're gonna draft you in the military so that you can help us or stuff like that. Again, those are not things that I can control, and that's something that you should keep in mind, not just with the whole coronavirus thing, but you should keep this in mind for the rest of your life. And to make the message very clear, let me explain. You cannot control how your government, how your people, how your customers, how your friends, how your family, how anyone is gonna behave about a particular issue. The only thing you can control are your actions and your behaviors. And I actually talked about them in my fitness book, Sculpted Grace and Body, which was in one of the mindset parts. And that's the whole idea of controlling what you can control. And it doesn't only apply to fitness, it also applies on business. So I would like to explain what I am gonna personally do to make myself as much anti-fragile. That's a term coined by Nicholas Nassim Taleb. He also has a book about this. So what am I gonna do? Very simple. Every day that I wake up, I'm gonna control the things that I can control. Okay. So what are some things that I can personally control? I can control how productive I am. Okay. So at the end of the day, I can control if I'm gonna write two emails, if I'm gonna write three emails, four emails. But at the end of the day, it's all on me. I control those things, and it's the same with example fitness. I mean, even if your gym is closed, yeah, you know what? You can do a set of push-ups and squats. You can do something to keep yourself active. All right. Then it's also on my control if I'm gonna create a new info product, a new training program, a new offer that I'm gonna give to my audience and give them an opportunity to buy. Again, that's something that I can control. I can also control how sexy I'm gonna make this offer. You know what? I can maybe create more bonuses, or I can make it easier for them to say yes, or stuff like that. Again, those are things that I can control. I can control how productive I'm gonna be. Um, I'm gonna control if I'm gonna let the media influence my psychology, and I can control whether I'm gonna read. I'm gonna waste 2+ hours reading about the coronavirus or the refugee threat here in Greece, or I'm just gonna read, high quality books or listen to high quality podcasts or watch high quality video programs. Again, those are things that I can control. But you know what? I cannot control if, for example, when I create a training program or a new offer for my list, if my clients are gonna buy. You know what? I cannot control this. And therefore I cannot stress about their response. Okay? So whatever you do in your life, and especially now with the coronavirus threat, again, you should take a step back and ask yourself, okay, what can I control on a daily basis that's going to help me through this tough period? Because you know what, guys, in my opinion, I think the coronavirus is a little bit overblown. Okay, I don't think that we're at the point right now that we have to worry a lot about people dying. Okay, some might be affected, and it might I don't know, it may hurt their health, but we won't have to worry about deaths. Okay, so at worst, we're gonna have a few months where productivity is going to be low. Some people are going to have problems with their jobs. Okay, that's to be expected. Some people might lose some income streams. Again, that's to be expected. But I think 4 to 6 months from now, things will be back to normal. Okay, and during those 4 to 6 months, you will have a choice. You will have a choice of controlling the things that you can control or being worried about the things you can control. And the message for me here today for you is to actually try and control what you can control and stop worrying about all the other things. All right. So um, now, what are some other things that you can control? For me, and since I have like 3 online businesses. One of the main things that I can control is to grow my audiences. Now, if you have gotten my FGF system, then you know that the first step is to find an audience that you can provide value to. So, you know what? uh, from today till the coronavirus threat is gone and for the rest of the years to come, my main goal is going to be on my main goal is going to be to build to grow an audience. All right, so that's something that I can do on a daily basis. There are some behaviors that I can follow on a daily basis that are going to help me with this goal. So yeah, that's what I am going to do. All right, and if you want just one tip of advice, if you're, for example, getting started with your online business, or you have already started and you feel kind of stuck, not sure what's the next step from there, then you can never go wrong with growing and even more growing your audience. Okay, and in fact, this week, I think it's gonna be on the 18th of March, I'm not sure, I'm gonna run a special offer as an affiliate for one of the best Twitter guides that I have ever read. That has helped me grow my account, and I'm gonna be creating some really nice bonuses for anyone that gets them, for anyone that gets the guide through my link and during the deadline. And those videos are gonna show you how I actually build an audience, how I grow an audience of people who are not just uh, interested in the free advice and the free stuff that I give, but I'm gonna show you how to actually grow an audience of people who are willing to pay you money. Because at the end of the day, you can have a million people, but if they're never willing, if they're not willing to pay you money, then it's kind of useless. Okay, so it would be much better if you had 100 hardcore buyers of your services, your products, etc. Okay, so I'm going to create some bonuses. You're going to have an opportunity to get them if you get the Twitter guide from my link. And yeah, that's all, guys. I mean, you know what? At the end of the day, just stay positive. Again, control what you can control and stop worrying about the things you can control. And don't worry. I mean, 4 to 6 months from now, we will probably be looking at the whole mess the coronavirus created, and we're going to be laughing. I mean, I don't know, maybe you got a lot of toilet paper and you're gonna say, okay, what the heck am I gonna do with all that toilet paper? Anyway, guys, that's all I have to say. Yeah, I'm not sure when you'll get this video, maybe on Monday. So anyway, have a nice week and taleme σύντομα.